Here's how to set up stacking in the iPad version of Affinity Photo. Now, stacking involves taking a series of images, stacking them together, and performing statistical operations on them, which sounds kind of boring, but you can achieve effects like long exposure simulation, object removal, exposure blending, and more. So let's take a look at how to do it. Okay, so first we need to create a new document, and to do this we can tap here. Then we'll choose New Stack here. Okay, now to get our images into this box, I'll swipe up from the bottom, tap hold and drag out the Files app here. Okay, and first let's go for some exposure blending. So I'll tap into my Lightning Burst folder here, tap Select, and just select all 4 of these images, then tap hold and drag them in, like so. I don't need alignment for this, so I'll disable the alignment options and then tap OK. So Photo will then just create a new document and it will automatically put the images into a stack for us. If we open up the Layers Studio, we'll see our live stack group. Now, the initial result is quite underwhelming. That's because we need to change the stacking operator. To do this, we'll just tap into the layer options here, and down here we have stack mode. Let's change this from median to maximum. And there we go, our intended light painting composite. Let's have a look at object removal as well then. So once again, I'll create a new document, go to New Stack. Again, I'll just float my Files app out onto the right here. This time, let's just move back a folder and I'll select Elveston Castle instead. Okay, once again, I'll just tap Select in the top right, select my 6 images and then just tap hold and drag them in. Now this time we do want to align these source images, so we'll leave these options as they are and tap OK. So in addition to just loading the images in, Photo will now align the images with one another as well. And what it will do is create a new document for us with actually the intended result already available. And this is because it uses the median operator to achieve the object removal. So let's just dive into this. If I just expand the live stack group, what I'll do is just disable these layers in turn. And you can see that as we gradually begin to add more of the layers into the live stack group, it averages out everything that is not consistent across the image to remove all of the people in the foreground of the shot. Another great way of seeing this is if we go back to the stacking operator, we can choose Outlier, which basically does the opposite. It exposes everything that is different across the images. So these are all the people, some people repeated several times, that we have managed to remove from the scene entirely just by using median stacking.